Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Minecraft. Here on my beautiful world, episode 2 of this series. And would you look at this view? I mean, this is absolutely amazing. So off camera, I've been doing pretty much nothing except for smelting some stone as well as some food because I had to eat. I had no more chicken left from the last episode. So I smelled some pork chops, some steaks, and I've been looking around a bit around this area to see maybe there's a better place to build a base in because looking at this mountain, um, there's one huge problem. And that is that there is no apparent place to build a staircase on, and the staircase would be very big, and it would take cost, I should say, a lot of resources, something which is gonna take a lot of time. And oh god, this I have to kill this guy. Come here, you bastard. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, and now I have some bones. This is what I've been looking for. Please, 2 bones. Please, doggy. No. Oh no. Anyway, so what I was saying and what I was gonna say before I was rudely interrupted by that skeleton is that, yeah, I can't build a staircase at this point in time because it's like the second episode. And if I build a house here, it's gonna take quite some time until I can actually get a staircase on this mountain because I will need to come to my house every day. It's the main house I will use for a couple of episodes, like a couple of tens of episodes, I would say. You know, a few dozens maybe. And so it's not gonna be efficient at all. It's gonna take a lot of time to climb this mountain. And so what I was looking at is that area over there because it's a bit hilly, right? You still have quite a big mountain, I would say. It's definitely not as big as this one, but it's an interesting mountain to say the least. And I could definitely see myself building a house around that area. You also have that beautiful lake over there. You can maybe make a port in that area as well, and you have this beautiful island in the middle. You can do a lot of interesting things on that. A fishing hut or something like that. And so, what I plan on doing is waiting for this stone to smelt. I want to build this house out of some stone, it would make it look a bit better. And then find my way on that. It looks like another island. I mean, a river on that side, a river on this side. Maybe it's a lake there. So, yeah, probably a bigger island. And hopefully find a nice place to potentially build a house. So I'll quickly wait for this stone to smelt, and I guess I'll see you on that island. So the stone is all smelted. I've taken that furnace, but it's getting dark, and I made a bed because obviously mob reasons, and since I have no armor, I should get some sleep. So I've managed to climb this island, or maybe not an island because I see it going in that direction. It could just be a peninsula where I'm situated, but I see a few good places where I could build a house. There's this ledge right here which looks really nice, and you have a lot of angles. As I was crossing the river, I saw this immediately. There's also that which is a bit lower, so it might be even better to build there, but it's not as nice. Additionally, I could build it even more uphill, which would probably look even better. But as I said, That's the reason I moved from that cliff in the first place. And I see a lot of potential with this. This could be turned into a mine or a mine entrance. Something really interesting. We might figure this out in the future, hopefully. But for now, I think I'll have to settle for this spot. It's gonna take some time to clean it off, take the trees down, and probably smoothen this out, make it a bit better, terraform it. And so, yeah, I'm quickly gonna start on clearing out some of this, and I'll see you guys. Okay, so I've run out of space. I've cleared quite a lot here, but my inventory is full. So we're gonna quickly plant all of these things right here, the bed as well. Set my spawn point here and craft another axe because it just broke. I'm probably gonna need a shovel too, but we'll see. In the meantime, I want to also craft a chest because yeah, as I said, full inventory as you can see, and right now I need to put some things away. So I'll quickly let all of these items, put them in the chest, and maybe plant this sugarcane. I'm gonna need it in the future, so let's go right ahead and just put it right here because it's gonna be really useful in the near future. So, after some work done, quite a bit of work done, I've managed to clear all of the trees around here. And I also did some terraforming around this area. It looked too steep and I thought it could benefit from some terraforming. And I've kinda smoothed this out, and now I can probably lay a foundation to my house. So maybe starting around here we could do something like that, and then we could go around here and like this, and finally like this. And probably this is a good starting. This is good. This is probably a good starting foundation, and now we can actually get to building. So we want at least 4 tall, all of the pillars, and I'm probably gonna need more spruce. And fortunately for me, if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw a spruce forest a bit further away in this direction. Oh look, some sheep. Nice one. And yeah, there it is. There's the spruce forest. So I'm gonna quickly mine some trees, and oh my, is that a mega taiga? Yes it is. Wow, that's actually quite lucky to find. It's a pretty rare biome. This looks like an interesting formation. If it hadn't been for that uh, mega taiga, I may have done something around here. But unfortunately, that doesn't look too good, and oh, well, it started raining. Well, let's quickly chop some trees and go back to base and start continuing that house because it's urgent. Okay, so 48 should do. I think that's good enough, especially since it's only a started house. It shouldn't take that much, right? And the night has come, so let's get some sleep. Now, I've filled some of these walls in, and I feel like a good thing and a good place to use these bricks is actually a side build on my house, which would be made out of bricks to make it stronger, and the rest of the house would just be normal wood. And I think this would work pretty well actually. And yeah, I think it works, especially if I make it one block smaller, then it definitely looks like the side build. And I can make a smaller, different roof from the main house. And these are all the walls completed. And now let's move on to the roof. And yeah, I think this looks quite good. I'm pretty happy with this, honestly. It's quite a nice little thing right here. So I'm gonna quickly finish this roof because I have quite a lot left, and I'll see you guys after I finish. And there it is, guys. I think this turned out pretty decently. Of course, there are a lot of things to do. We still have to do the interior, we still have to do the detailing, as well as the windows. So it's by no means ready, but this is pretty much it, and I think it looks good. And I think if you go somewhere else, it also looks good and you can see it. And yeah, I really think it turned out quite well. Of course, not detailed. There's still some things to do, quite a lot of things, but I think this is very good. And you can see it so well. I've chosen that spot perfectly. I'm not the greatest of builders, you can see, but after that detailing and so on, I think it's gonna turn out quite well. Now, the interior, I don't think I have time for it today because I want to try and make it pretty nice looking. Not just put the bed, the furnace, the crafting table, and chests, and that's it. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to quickly grab some sand, mine some sand, because I want to put it to cook in the furnace to become glass so that I can put some windows down, right? And then hopefully work on some detailing. So let's get that sand. In the meantime, some sugarcane. That's very nice. 16, that's very good. So I came here because this looks more natural to grab, and I think I don't want to ruin the look we have in that area, because you might have seen some sand, but it's just not worth it to destroy that area and make it look bad, right? So I'm just gonna mine from here. I don't need much, just a bit for some glass. And unfortunately now this tree does not seem to respect the laws of physics anymore. Unfortunately, there's even a small gap between the tree and the water, but I guess that's it. 40 sand is very good and good enough, and it looks like it's getting dark. Nighttime is coming, so we should quickly go back to base. And I just realized I did not put any lighting in my house, so that's way better. Hopefully no mobs spawn now. Wow, that moon is quite sinister, if I may say so. Let's sleep. And sand going in. And what are you doing here? Oh, that burns. Okay. And while the glass is being made, let's quickly add some detailing to the house. First of all, by removing this dirt, and then by adding some trap doors, which makes the pillar look, I should say all the pillars, because I'm gonna put it on all of them, look stronger and sturdier, and it makes it look like the house is being held very well, a very good foundation. And two more right here. Whoops. And two more right here. I'll also add in that part, but I don't have any more trapdoors left. And I will also add a door. Now, finally, I can say it's semi-complete. I will also do something with this block, and that is adding a stair, which is gonna make this entrance look way better. Now that's very nice. And some more trapdoors here. One here, one here, and whoops. As you unfortunately saw there, it's not me who's doing these clickings that the block is being put like over, how it just ended up there. Unfortunately, my mouse is slowly becoming unresponsive, and because I have it for like 7 to 8 years now, since I was very young, and unfortunately it's not holding up. So I will have to replace it in the future. Block placement is not great. I'm currently clicking, yeah, it took like 2 or 3 seconds to place the dirt down, and sometimes it just places 2 blocks at the same time. So I click and it clicks again, and yeah, it places 2 blocks down, which is not great. And there's our glass. With that, we're gonna make some glass panes. I think 16 is gonna be more than enough. I don't think I should do any more glass for now. I think this is good enough. I don't need to use it anyway. And then we're gonna also make some oak planks. And with those, I crafted some slabs, which I'm gonna use for the interior. But for now, let's quickly add the glass. One here and one here, and oh boy, the mouse problem once again. And finally, let's remove this floor and add the slabs, the wood slabs, the oak slabs, which will make it actually feel like a house. And my shovel broke. Oh boy. Fortunately, with the power of editing, you don't have to see me suffer through that dirt mining with my fist. Again, that clicking problem, that mouse problem, unfortunately, and I'm gonna actually run out of slabs because of that slab. I don't know where it... Oh, actually, never mind. There's another one misplaced right there. And that was actually perfect with that misclick, that slab under the house. I actually made it perfect with the number of slabs. So, great. And now to finish off, I'm gonna put some normal slabs to these windows and make this look like a small flower pot. And I'm gonna add a flower in the near future. Probably should break this slab to let it grow and become grass, but I will do that right here too. And yeah, this is perfect. Now the grass can grow over that, and this is exactly what I wanted. Oh, so apparently you can put trapdoors on that and it will still spread. That's actually really good to know. And finally, for this section, I'm probably gonna need something which I currently do not have, and hopefully in the near future I'm gonna do something here. But for now, I think this is pretty decent. I'm not a professional builder or something, but I'm quite happy with this house, and I think it turned out quite well. So guys, I think that's it for today. The house is pretty much done, and that's the goal. That's what I wanted to do today. Thank you so much for watching, and in the next video we're probably gonna do something more exciting, because this was a bit of a filler episode. It only was about building, and most of it you didn't see it anyways because it's just pretty boring. It wasn't the longest of videos, but hopefully in the next episode we are gonna get really started on this series with potentially some mining. I'll see, I'm not sure yet. I'll see what I'll do in the next episode. But yeah, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.